Hi there, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is the Kerbal Space Program. Right, what am I up to right now? Well, what I'm up to... That's interesting. Somebody has been stealing fuel. This could be irritating. Somebody has been stealing fuel. Well, I'm just going to have to desperately hope I don't need it. Anyway, I might not have been as stupid as I thought I was, but I discovered recently that I brought up my lovely boosters and they don't have no fuel in them, which is not terribly useful. So I've brought up another set of boosters, and it looks like this thing's been stealing fuel from them, which is interesting because I didn't think they shouldn't have been. Anyway, well, I can just desperately hope that this has enough in it still. Now that it's got me to within under 200 meters. Yeah, it's annoying. Looks like I'm going to have to do a refueling stop regardless. Anyway, new boosters and a new space tug because the old one was annoying the pants off me. Right, so hopefully I can now work from this tug and hopefully won't be as aggravating as it has been up to now. Well, terminals, yes. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. And this is the point where I remember that the controls are aggravating. And I really need to get the clever nav ball the better docking nav ball thing that people have, because it looks like I'm going to be doing quite a lot of docking. Before we get any further, perhaps I want to start turning panels off. I think come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the first booster got. I'm just going to retract that panel while I've got control of the main ship, and I'm going to be very annoyed at the way I can't see anything ever. No matter when I start these things, it always ends up in the middle of the night. I'm always on the night side when things actually start to connect. And so that is now a free and independent nation. Now I'm beginning to deeply regret not putting on Werner engines. Right. Now that makes sense to me. Okay, good. Now, instead of faffing about trying to find... okay, here's the thing. Go away. Go away! Thank you, okay. Why is everything... don't crash! Don't crash! I'll be very upset if you crash. Okay. Oh, what was I going to do? Right, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to see if I can find the actual... oh wait, no, I remember. It's actually in here. I'm trying to find the actual probe body itself. So I can rename the vessel. Tug. So that way, when I go here and I look for control panels I can open. What do I? Oh no, the other one's on the other bridge. That's fine. Clear screen. Clear screen only actually properly. Set target to vessel Athena 1. That's all I really need that for. It just saves going to the map mode, because if I go to the map mode and try and... this is as close as you can get and they're all together, and that's really annoying. So I now have I'll lock on that. Turn off RCS. And I'm going to head towards... I was going to scratch myself. I need to turn on some engines. I've got some groups to do that. I genuinely don't know which way I'm pointing. I've got two sets of engines, one pointing that way and one pointing that way, and I can never remember which one is which. And that's not helping me, actually. Problem with docking with things that are... right, that's the wrong set of engines. That is also the wrong set of engines. Both sets of engines are wrong. What? How can both sets of engines be wrong? What? I do not understand this. This should be slowing me down relative to Athena 1. Oh my god, I know what the problem is. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I was controlling from the wrong place, that's why. So I was essentially trying to control for something that was completely orthogonal to where I actually wanted to be. And mysteriously, that does not work. Right. Okay, I have found the correct engines. Ugh. Now, having wasted an awful lot of monoprop. According to this, I have no monoprop. That's interesting. What? How can you think I don't have any monopropellant? I'm using monopropellant. What do you think I'm using, you daft thing? Looks like I'm going to, again, rethink absolutely everything. It turns out to be really difficult to dock with things that aren't themselves completely rigid. Because everything wiggles around. And it's difficult to get a good lock. Wow. Oop, no. Oh, I have to remember to switch the steering on SAS mode, or it will go wrong. Another thing I have discovered I think is one of the things you want to do is you don't so much want to aim towards your target, you want to aim to where your target is going to be, right? I think that means you want that prograde thing and the target more or less on top of each other. Because round the other end, yeah, when I'm pointing prograde, retrograde, in order to slow my velocity relative to my target. The hint of when to do that is when those two indicators, the pink thing, which is the pointing away from target, and the green thing, which is your retrograde vector relative to the target, when they get too far apart, that's when you want to start killing your velocity. So it would seem to me that you want them to stay together as long as possible. So you should get nice and close before you have to do maneuvers. That would seem to be the logic. Which means that when you do your initial, when you're going towards the target, you want your prograde and your pointing towards the target indicators on the nav ball to be as similar as possible. And similarly to the way that when you're doing landings on the moon, and you want to kill your surface velocity, your surface speed. Oh, come on. You want to kill your surface speed and effectively chase the retrograde marker up to the top of the nav ball. So you're moving nav ball markers around the nav ball. And I think for docking purposes, you can do much the same thing. And instead of blowing the nav ball marker, blowing the retrograde marker, you kind of draw it towards you. Where's my target? My target is way over here. Right, so at the moment I can't see my prograde marker at all. But now I've brought it somewhat towards. If I head off this way, you notice it really quickly starts to move right on top of my target marker, which I think is what I want. I think that's going to make my approach a little more accurate. So I'm moving myself so that I'm aiming more towards where it's going to be than I am where it is right this second. Oy, oy, oy. I hope this is easier than the last one. The last one was a pain in the everything. I'm just going to quickly check. Yes, I do have fuel in this. Okay. Because I've managed before to get up to the stage, bring it all in, and then not have any fuel. Right, I'm going to point retrograde. And I'm also just going to find the panel that I retracted and extend it again just in case. I'll probably want to retract it again when I get closer, just to get things out of the way. I don't have quite as much electric charge as I would like. Well, adding another set of panels probably won't help that much. It might help a bit. So we aim towards, and then we let the markers drift apart. And then we start to... How far are we now? Don't even know where the Athena is right now. Where is the Athena right now? That's the booster launcher. Athena must be around here somewhere. 0.4 meters per second. Well, that's pretty good. Where is my target? Oh, there's away from the target, which is not actually what I want just now. But it does mean that I can find, should be able to find my target. There we go. How close are we? Oh, gimbal lock, I love you. God, it's still ages away. I did not help myself by initially that going off in the wrong direction. That helped nobody. Specifically did not help me. Woo. Let's go out of... I want to point at the station regardless of which direction I'm firing just now. Seeing if RCS would help, but RCS would not help. Stability assist, just going to standard stability assist seems to help. Right, so I am allegedly quite close to being stationary as regards the target. So now I probably want to go into chase mode. The only problem is... oh, there's just so many problems. One of which is that I've forgotten to detach the old boosters. So let's just do that now. Right, which way are we? Where are you coming in? Right, you can have this booster. That's the booster you can have. Now hopefully that is just going to float off. I'm also completely the wrong way around. Yeah, so let's point at the target. Which at the moment is the whole ship. I should probably target one of the docking ports. That can wait for just a second. Now here's a question. Okay, the controls vaguely make sense. Good. The controls vaguely make sense, but I'm still a doofus. So I'm still pressing the wrong buttons from time to time, which doesn't help anybody. And My RCS is still off because I am controlling it from one end of this thing. But hey. Slowly does it. Slowly does it. We can take our time. Everything is fine. La 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 la. La 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 la. Take our own sweet time over it. Nothing matters. I hit the wrong thing. It's going to time up a little bit. A little bit more. Okay. Actually quite some distance away at the moment. Not quite lined up. How am I doing? Oh, well, that's awful. And my up and down are still reversed, which is fantastic. It's exactly what you want. So the stability assist is not doing, the SES is doing a reasonable job of undoing the rotations that occur when I try and shift sideways. Okay, that was premature. Slowly, 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 slowly. Slow, slow. Am I feeling a bit of magnetism? Am I feeling magnetism? Am I like... Oh man. Oh. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, well, you know. Right, let's get back here. Oh no, other way, other way, other way, other way. Oh man, I need like either I need that I don't know even if the super mega brilliant docking port thing will make up for the fact that I'm just an idiot. Okay. Okay, right. Oh, that was. I shouldn't have found that. I don't know why I found that funny. I've been trying this all morning, and it's just been going horribly wrong each time. I think I'm going yet a third version of of this system that everything's just going to, everything with an engine is going to have. Where am I going? Everything's going to have burner engines on it, basically. Because that way I shouldn't have quite so much of this problem with being so very off-center. And by definition, unless you have some kind of RCS control on everything that moves, everything that is going to get moved, you're going to have to be controlling things radically off-center at some point or other. Okay, how ridiculously off am I? I'm quite ridiculously off that way. Okay, so I'm okay-ish that way. I'm not terribly far off it. I'm okay-ish that way. So basically I should just be able to I'm still going to have to bring up a tanker in order to do a bit of refueling. Okay, so I want to go back. That seems like I got some kind of contact. Alright, this bottom one does not appear to count. Yeah, this bottom one hasn't attached. That has. But that hasn't actually attached. Not quite sure what to do then, no? I'll then just kind of whittle it and see if it'll. Well, I just kind of have to hope it'll do. Time to steal some monoprop. Where can I steal monoprop from? Not from there. I can steal from there. Hopefully that's going to be enough for me to get back and get the other one. Oh lordy lord, but I'm not going to subject you to that because that would be cruel and unusual. What I could do, because this is now defunct. Don't like you anymore. You're a horrible, horrible space tug. You've failed me. You have failed me for the last time, space tug. So do you have any mono on you? Can I select you? You've got tons of mono. You can get there. I had some vague plans of actually using that tug to grab the boosters, the defunct boosters that I don't want anymore, and then zooming down to the planet and being tidy and all that, but no. Oh, I'm going to hit F5. F5, quick save. Quick save so I don't have to do this again. I mean, well, I do have to do this again. I have to go get the other booster. But I might go and see if I've got any fuel left on that thing. I'll see if I can bring it closer. Oh, have I filled that up? Right. Where else can I chuck monoprops? Or was that Mystery Goo? Who else needs mono? Oh man, one thing I'm learning: lights on everything. Lights on absolutely everything. Because you just, I mean, whatever you do, it'll be the dead of night. It'll be the dead of night when you do it, because life is like that. Right. What are you? You're monoprop. You're also monoprop. Steal monoprop from that horrible, horrible space tug that smells. And then we're going to throw it away like yesterday's garbage. And possibly terminate it from the Space Center because I hate it that much. Well, anyway, that's enough of that. I have been Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. I do hope you've been enjoying watching me vaguely successfully undock something. Redock something, in fact. I just hope that it is in fact going to be securely attached enough for the next part of the journey. But anyway, if you've been enjoying these videos, please hit like and subscribe. You could also come and join us at www.nearlyenoughdice.com, which is our roleplay game themed podcast and blog. And finally, but until we meet again, I encourage you to always reach for the stars.